Hey guys, what's going on? 845 Sports Cards coming out of New York's Hudson Valley. Once again with a video about sports cards. But today I'll talk about something a little bit different. What I want to start with is introducing myself. My name is Sam and I am an addict. I'm addicted to the thrill, the hunt, the excitement and the chase. Whether it's been casino gambling, penny stocks, crypto speculation, sports handicapping, ripping wax, or entering online breaks, it's all the same. It's about the chase. At the end of the day, all the things I just mentioned are all forms of gambling. Now, you might not view opening packs with sports cards as gambling, but it has all the same features as playing roulette. Sometimes you win big, sometimes you lose everything. And like in a casino, you have extended hot streaks sometimes, and sometimes you have extended cold streaks. So you have to be smart. Now, internally, we all have our own risk tolerance, our own budgets, and our own levels of self-control. You have to discover your own risk tolerance and honestly assess your hobby budget and find ways to maintain self-control, to stay within that budget. If I told you not to gamble or not to enter online breaks, I would be a hypocrite. But I will say that personally, I have a steady paycheck, I always pay my bills on time, I take care of my family, and like my father taught me, I only gamble with money that I'm 100% okay with completely losing. There can be no better segue. Let's talk about WhatNot. I really do like WhatNot. It's a great platform. People can sell stuff from coins to jewelry to clothes to toys, and of course, they sell sports cards. There's other platforms like WhatNot. Fanatics Live is a big one. eBay Live is coming up, but they're all basically similar. People selling their cards on these platforms alone would not merit a video from me like this, but what I have a personal issue with is breaking. Breaking is gambling, period. I should know, because myself, I am a gambling gavone. I know gambling. On these platforms, there's two types of breaks. There are breaks where the breaker themselves have no knowledge of the outcome of the break, and there's breaks where the breaker does have some knowledge of the outcome of the break. An example where a breaker has no knowledge is somebody buying a case of wax and selling spots in that break based on the player or team. The breaker has no clue what's inside the packs and which players will come out. These breakers simply sell the spots to recoup their cost of buying the product. If you hit $1 million chase card, no big deal. They get the benefit of notoriety of pulling the card on camera, and you get a life-changing card. This is beautiful. It's virtuous. You pay for access to a product that you don't want to rip yourself, and you only get the cards from the player or team that you choose. I've shown breaks I participated in on this channel. For example, I was in a WWE, I forget what it was immaculate break. I got a Bret Hart on-card auto. Beautiful card. I ended up selling it for like $200 something. The break spot was like $40. Awesome. I was in a Cosmic Chrome break. I couldn't get my hands on Cosmic Chrome from Topps, so I entered a break and I said, look, I just want Yankees. So I picked the Yankees spots. I got Judges and Sotos and Anthony Rizzos, and I actually got pulled for me the Planetary Pursuits of Judge and Soto. Big money cards. At the time, the Judge was like a $200 card, and the spot was $50. So that's beautiful. But I had access to every Yankee pulled, and one of the boxes just happened to be heavy Yankees. So I crushed it, and the people in the chat were like, oh, this is a Yankees box. Good for that guy. Hey, that's the game. It's a randomized pack. You don't know what's in it. Nobody knows what's in it. You just pay for access. If you get hot, you get hot. You get lucky, you get lucky. The only person to blame is manufacturer. What did Topps put in the packs? Very recently, I was in a AEW, All Elite Wrestling break. There was a new product out, very expensive, $300 a box for Upper Deck Black Diamond. Wasn't really looking forward to paying $300 for a box. So I went to a break, bought a couple wrestlers I like, ended up hitting a huge case hit. MJF auto, numbered to 15 with a relic, huge hit. And the break spot was nothing in price compared to a full box, but I got just the guy I wanted. I wanted the biggest star, the guy that I liked, and I ended up hitting it, again, very lucky, but the breaker was happy to pull it. He had no knowledge of what was in the pack. He didn't care that I hit it. He was happy for me because he gets to put it on his socials. He gets to fill his next break letting people know, hey, I have pulled this on my site before. Come back tomorrow. It's good advertisement. It's good publicity. Anyway, I like those breaks. I'm okay with that as long as you know what you're getting into. Gives you access to expensive product without buying the whole product, without buying a case or premium access. But anyway, that's not what I got a problem with. The problem I have is with the breakers who have some knowledge of what's inside the packs. These guys are the repackers or the mystery pack breakers. They call it by a couple of different things, but that's basically what it is. They take cards that they know, they stick them in these packs, they seal them, which means nothing. They throw these cards that they know, seal them in packs, they mix them up, randomize it. You get what you get. At some level, they know exactly what's in these packs. And also, they know exactly what their profit margins are. They know what they have to sell to recover the selling of the spot by selling the spots. You know what I mean? Like, so as an example, there'll be like an NFL board. Every team, 32 teams. And it'll either be pick your team, which is not too common. Often you'll see the randomize. Spin a big wheel. You know, everybody, spot number one, everybody bids up. Spin the big wheel. Ooh, you got the Jets. Sorry. Or spin the wheel. Oh, you got the Chiefs. Good for you. And then the breaker that might hype it up, jump up and down and scream and yell, the Chiefs are still on the board. Mahomes rookies have been pulled from this product. Don't sleep on this. WhatNot and other platforms have rules in place to protect buyers. But when the breaker's jumping up and down, screaming how the spot is on the board should be higher, that's at least a $700 spot, and to talk about the possible hits when they know full well what's inside their own packs, you can get sucked in and get into a lot of trouble. It can cost you. So one rule that exists that should always be followed by these breakers is that they're required to post a floor and the ceiling value of the cards pulled from the packs. So give an example. Let's say the packs they're selling average $1,000. Be a huge break, but it happens all the time on WhatNot and Fanatics Live. They'll say there's a $400 floor and a $15,000 ceiling. The case hit $15,000, but the floor is $400 on a $1,000 pack. They'll put up 32 NFL teams representing 32 spots in the break. The breaker knows he's bringing in $32,000. $1,000 a spot, 32 spots. 31 of those spots will get a card worth $500 or $400, and one spot will get the $15,000 hit. You do a little bit of math, the breaker's making a nice tidy profit. Over $2,000, he's doing good. Not getting rich, he's getting paid for his money. He's got fees, don't forget. The WhatNot breaker has to pay fees. He's got to pay a percentage, plus he's got to pay tax. He should do his taxes, like we all should do our taxes. So there's cost incurred, so he needs to make a little bit of money, a little vig, like the casinos do. That's fine. If you tell me $400 floor, $15,000 chase card, $1,000 spot, I'd probably be okay with that. I'm okay with that. I know within my hobby budget, my risk tolerance, do I risk $600 to possibly get $15,000 when it's a 1 in 32 chance? I like those odds. I'd probably do that occasionally based on my income, based on my hobby budget, based on my risk tolerance. The reward is high, the risk is high, but the downside is reduced by the fact that the lesser hit, it gets you almost back half you're buying. And it's only a 1 in 32 chance. I like it. You're paying $500, $600 just to play the game. Now, unfortunately, some breakers, they don't play by the rules. They don't post the floor price, which is totally against the rules, but it happens all the time. Go on WhatNot right now and look around. Look at these big breaks. It happens all the time. They don't post their floor price. Or I even saw one recently, they posted their floor price as 1 penny. Shame on them. They're skirting the rule. They're following the rule. They're hoping nobody looks at it. They're following the rule and hope nobody notices. So when you pull out a $10 card of a $1,000 spot, you go, oh, this is nonsense. Oh, wait, it says I could have, yeah. I'm lucky I hit anything. Now, they might not even give out the case hit. They might say, well, it's a case hit. It might not happen. There's only half a case. They might, cheat you on the middle of the road cards. They may say it's a floor 400 and only give out $400 cards, but they could give out a $1,000 card. Nothing stops them from exceeding the floor, but they may give you the base floor. There are breaks where there are 32 spots and only 16 cards are hit, which means 16 spots get ungats. They get nothing. They get zero. You get beat. And it's all different ways to measure it, and you just got to be careful. That's what I'm saying here. Just be careful. You have to consider worst case scenarios and then consider the most likely scenario and only give your money to trustworthy breakers. Watch a lot of breaks before you get involved. Before you swipe your credit card, click your PayPal. It's super easy. Click your PayPal. Buy another spot. Buy another spot. You know what? If I got one more spot, ooh, I like it. Ooh, there's the non-traditional spot. It's non-NFL spot. You can hit a F1 card. You could hit a golf cart. Tiger Woods autograph could be in this spot. It's enticing. Watch a lot before you get involved. You will learn who is fair, who is honest, and you'll see who's just all hype. Look at their rules. Look at their information about their breaks. If it's a random break, look at their floor. Look at their ceiling. See if it makes sense to you. See if you be okay with the worst case scenario. What if you get that floor? Assuming you get a hit at all. What if you get that floor? You okay with that? Is that okay with you? You okay with only one person out of 32? When it's a floor of a penny, 32 spots, 31 spots get zero, only one guy wins. I don't like those odds at all. And you would hope to think that the spots aren't going to get pumped up in value because it's unfair, but then you run into the problem of unscrupulous people and shill bidders and people on the inside, and you get 5 or 6 people pushing the bids up. Happens on eBay, happens on WhatNot, happens on everywhere. It happens in casinos, it happens at poker tables. It always happens. You get an inside guy, they push the bid, they push the bid, they push the bid, and you want to win, so you jump in, and now you just overpaid. You got beat. You're a sucker. You don't want to be a sucker. You want to protect yourself. Stay within your budget. Don't extend yourself. Make sure you're only risking money you're okay losing. Weigh risk versus reward. There's a dark side of WhatNot, just like there's a dark side of gambling. It's dangerous if you're not careful. If you're careful and you only spend money that you're able to lose, that you're okay totally losing, totally flushing down the toilet, throw it in the garbage, then have fun, enjoy, live your life. But just understand there's good actors and there's bad actors. There are breakers who do the right thing, and there's breakers who are trying to take advantage of you. And nobody's going to protect you out there. There are rules in place, and people don't follow the rules. I don't know what to tell you, brother. It's a tough life. It's tricky, it's scary, it's dangerous, but you got to look out for yourself and look out for each other. So do your due diligence. Read their terms and conditions. Read their rules. Watch a lot. And you will see, oh, these guys are good. Oh, look, there's a particular breaker. Again, I won't mention names. There's a particular breaker. They got these big money breaks, and if a spot hits nothing, like 0, 0, 0, they'll grab a box of backs off the shelf and go, all right, guys, the first card out of this immaculate box is yours. Second pack of this immaculate box is yours. And they'll give something back, so you don't walk away empty-handed. Those are the guys. And that's one of the very, very, very big breakers. So it shouldn't be that hard to find. There's good guys out there. There's good, and girls, there's good breakers. When it comes to just opening wax, it's all pretty much the same. Then it's about personality. But when it comes to these mystery packs, you gotta be super careful because people are trying to cheat you. You will get taken advantage of. And it's easy to get over your head by clicking that PayPal button and overdrafting your account. So be safe, be careful. Any questions, by all means, hit me up down in the comments. If you have trouble with gambling, there's resources out there. There's help, there's groups, there's people you can talk to. I'm not necessarily the guy, but if you need help, reach out, talk to somebody, have fun, enjoy the hobby, collect what you love. It's all good. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.